Vaulcast, episode 1. I could go backwards because the last episode was episode 0, so we could make this episode -1. That seems counterintuitive. Anyway, we're going to play some songs. Someone said that I should sit here for 5 minutes before I actually do anything, and I should just wait for people to join, but it doesn't seem very entertaining for anyone to do it that way, so I'm just going to play songs and people can join as they like. Hello Karen, hello David, hello Sue. Oh, there's people watching. Let's do this. This track's called Rabbithole. It was originally featuring Bastion Bucks. I'm just going to do it on my own. That's what I do. We're living in a mystery, my mission's to decrypt the myths and cheap tricks, the glyphs on these crypts. Some history is missing, key scriptures deep sixth. Even if I found them, I don't know if it would mean shit. Take solace in the permanence of written word. Give thanks to this pre-apocalyptic world. Troubled water bridges burnt me, I'm busy digging dirt, still unheard, telling the devil that he can sit and twirl. Yeah, I'm an atheistic zealot, transcribing writings from a paganistic relic. The story's not unfolding in the way the mystics tell it. Is it possible that King Herod caught wind of twin terrors within a timeline, turning on a crooked wheel? One went underground, the other got a book deal. It's all just variations on a theme, multiple flawed interpretations of a dream. If I had it, I'd say take it from me, but I haven't. Take it with a salt grain, raps over beat. I need a drink. I messed that up. We could start again, but we won't do that. It's just wasting valuable time. Now you have to tell me, should I do the second verse or should we just move on? Someone let me know. Last chance. I'm doing it. So who got the keys to the rabbit hole? Jackvaul, hammer of the gods for an epic game of whack-a-mole, where every grain of sand is a cannonball falling through the blood-stained hands of a man at war. I think I've seen this crown of thorns and scarlet gown before. It's found in lore, the hero with 1,000 forms. Now from Camelot to Avalon, I travel on. Babylonic, catatonic, saddled on an atom bomb. Yeah, you can find me in between the crooked book stacks, scrolling through the fables, trying to glean some useful information. In the dusty old corners of the computer labs, chewing through the cables of machines that run the simulations, holding monkeys underwater till they grow gills, pull theoretic dreams I haven't grasped yet. Try to grapple with the nature of it all. Womb to the tomb, cradle to the casket. Yeah, let's spin around till we all fall down. Let's spin around till we all fall down. Now let's spin around till we all fall down. Let's spin around till we all fall down. Now let's spin around till we all fall down. I'm sorry for what happened there. I really needed a drink. Luckily I've got one. And then I was looking at the screen and people were saying things and I was getting distracted. But keep saying things, keep saying stuff. I don't want you to ever stop doing that. I just I shouldn't look at it when I'm trying to rap things. All right, we're going to do, what should we do? Another track? We can do something that's been requested or just something that I've got lined up. Let's go with the request. I think that's going to be fun. Josh Connor requested in a thread, Jack track. Cheers, Malachi. Hey, Legacy's here. Everyone's in. This track's about 10 years old. It's from the Deep Heat days. I was in a group called Deep Heat. That's not the song though, is it? Oh, messing it all up. This one, the Jack track. Okay, so this was me and Apsy. He was the DJ, producer. We made this song as a bit of a laugh. Yeah, it's fun. Some people liked it. Let's do the Jack track. Jacked up on Ajax and jagged little kills, sipping Jack Daniels cause Jack is missing Jill. You can't put Jack in a box, the whack will never win. Saying I jack my star from Jack Skellington, nah, I hang you from a Jack Rafter or a Jacaranda. You don't know Jack shit, you're calling Jack a random. Rocking an evil grin like a Jack-o'-lantern, I'm a one-eyed Jax, jacking off to Nicky Jackson. In a Jacobean rough and black jacket, me and Jackie Ash will fuck like Jack Rabbits. Got us singing Jackie while I spit rap, slick, fat and rapid through a quarter-inch Jack. Jacked into the matrix of Jack's life. Carjacked a semi-trailer and drove it till a jackknife. Hit the road, Jack, till the lines rattle. Jack eats with the teeth of a beast like a jackal. Stuck in deep thought like a sleepwalk. Jack bought some beans in a dream and threw a beanstalk. Jack of all trades, Jack of all hearts. Jack is always one of 4 jacks in a pack of cards. Jack is manic, Jack is ripping raps raw. Sinister like Jack the Ripper coming with a jack saw. Jack Vaul spits jacks all over all of this. When I grab it, I give it a Jack with Vaul twist. Yeah, I give it a Jack with Vaul twist, Vaul twist. Give it a Jack with Vaul twist, Vaul twist. Grab a Jack verse, Vaul twist and rap words. Then I give it a Jack with Vaul twist. Give it a Jack with Vaul twist, Vaul twist. Yeah, I give it a Jack with Vaul twist. Give it a Jack with Vaul twist, Vaul twist. Yeah, I give it a Vaul twist. Ha! Easy triplets there at the end. That's a good one to practice. So yeah, that was about 2010, I think, that track, and I remembered most of the words. So you know, props to me. Let's do another one. We've got other things coming up, but we're just going to try to get through this one. I'm having problems tonight with my steez. My steez is full of problems. The song's called Castle. Watcher in the woods, monster in the forest, reading novels by the light of luminescent mosses. The howling winds and weeping willows give a concert while you forage through the undergrowth for some forgotten promise. Can you survive another winter in the cold? Better pile up your linens, the chill is taking hold. Make a killing off of drilling out your soul by $1 million coffin and then fill it full of gold. That's where you live now, a castle full of statues. You sparkle in the silence like a star inside a vacuum. The walls are thick but still the black dog is barking at you. You sleep away your days hoarding artwork in your mattress. Run your finger round the gaping hole and chart the patterns. Wonder if you're ever gonna find the part that matches. Hard to capture how it feels, in fact you can't imagine, cause your heart is black. Even your fantasies are just too dark to fathom. You're a king. Yeah, you're a king. Your bones are brittle now, easier to whittle down. Decorate your skeleton and fit it with a little crown. A tiny king on a big throne, but still a coward. Play perfectly humble, but your flaws are always sitting proud. You pace the halls and argue with your second nature. Distorted voices bouncing off the walls of empty chambers. Thinking there's a bitter root to all the pent-up anger, but you know there's not a doctor you can call to test your patience. And every now and then you think about the forest while reciting every tired word of winter weather sonnets. Wishing for a window or a picture in a locket. Maybe if you blurred your eyes, you could glimpse a little solace. You can always hear the willows sing their chorus through the clinking of the pennies you were pinching in your pocket, and the moans of the trees slowly sinking in the swamp, getting everything you want except your head around the folly of your lot, yelling out, "King me." That's a weird one, isn't it? All right. Time for a segment. Last time I did this segment, it didn't go so well. So this is the last chance. If it doesn't work well this time, we're just going to forget about it. This is called Bad Rap Grab Bag.
Bad Rap Grab Bag.
So, as some people will know, Bad Rap Grab Bag is when I get this big box of lyrics from decades ago. I play a beat, grab something out at random, try to make it sound good. Last time they didn't sound good. They weren't even really lyrics. It was just the scrawlings of a madman. So we're going to try again. I hope it works this time. This beat's by Murmur One.
Bad Rap Grab Bag. Bad Rap Grab Bag. Grab Bag.
There's a part of me that wants to be famous, and another part that wants to be torn apart at the seams and fed razors. I'd lay in bed for days if I could, faceless, endless, nameless. But I'm stuck making minimum wage, award rate. I've been taken out and dated, outdated, berated for my behavior without sedation. But I'm forever shameless. I don't punch or shake hands with the same fist. Oh, I won't even read the last line of that. It gets a bit rude, a little bit. Alright, we'll try another one. That didn't work too bad. I've got some faith in this segment. Alright, we'll try this. This is from back when I was rapping under the name Silhouette. Silhouette's back, top of the helter-skelter, bigger and better, sickened, half-fled, start afresh, build from the last epitaph read, from the cradle to the grave, back to the cradle, things get hard again. Jesus, I don't know what I was thinking, I don't know what I was doing. Alright, there's a bit more. Alright, back to the cradle, things get hard again. From my scarred schemata, strange thoughts start to stem. I harness them and ride on dark horses through the catacombs. A force of nature with jaws to break your backbone, send you back home. See, I had no idea about anything. Eric likes it. Thanks, man. It's embarrassing for me, but as long as people enjoy it, I'll keep doing this. It's just, it's shameful, man. It's shameful. What was I doing? At least they never got recorded. That's the one good thing. I wrote them down, but I never thought that they were good enough to actually record, which shows that I had a bit of sense. All right. Palette cleanser. After that one. This next track is it's been described as ambitious, and it's probably ambitious for me to try to do it in this setting and perform it live right now, but we'll try. If I mess it up, I'll just hit the button really quickly and I'll disappear, and then no one will ever know, except everyone who sees it. Alright, this track's called First Light. Take the jacket off for this one. Things get real. Get the jacket off. Right. Yeah. I'm going to start that again because I hadn't record-armed the right track. So, look, this is what happens. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. Our collective pants. Pantses. What's the plural for pants? It doesn't matter.
Gotta be honest, weaving a promise, keeping the tapestry. Try to be modest, gotta be cognizant of the fallacies. Not in the dawn, this body's a cog, I'm watching a tapestry. I'm seeking some solace, or maybe some sanity.
Yeah, all I wanted was some peace of mind, to put a collar on this beast of mine. Try to build a decent life, maybe see some light. I'm a journey east to find it. If I find it, I might put it in an itty-bitty box with a million locks, and I'll hide it deep inside of a place built on pillars of moss. Feeling like a villain in a sinister plot that gets thicker every minute that I live on this rock. It's not character-driven, I keep killing them off, and every episode written is a cliffhanger, because no one has even the faintest modicum of knowledge about what's gonna happen. You can bet your little cotton socks it'll be weirder than you imagine. The tragic and ways you couldn't fathom. Magic beyond random coincidence. The rabbit from the hat trick. My innocence abandoned at the feet of something limitless. Lanterns line the passage to the inner depths. To a place built on moss pillars, in a lush green garden full of wild white lilies, and a silk shroud full of pinholes as a ceiling. I ran into the devil on the way to see a shooting star drop. Said sorry buddy, but I'm in a bit of a rush and can't stop. Keep it up with the metal and hard rock. Yeah, ran into the devil on the way to see a shooting star fall. Sorry man, but I left the princess in the castle, somewhere between first light and last call. Then somewhere between last call and first light, I forgot who I was. Got locked in a bottle-shaped coffin because I wasn't properly on top of all of my floors. Telltale heart beating up a storm from underneath the floorboards. Creaking when I walk, I'm creeping through the door to see a demon hold a claw to his lips, dead quiet. Now I'm sleeping in a morgue. What was it for? The lust, wrath, jealousy, and avarice. All the fluff, gluttony, and arrogance. Killer in a catacomb, lover in a labyrinth. Same bucket, different kind of matter that we pack it with. My religion, sacrilege. My tradition's blasphemous. My prediction is a sudden fade to black with no deus ex machina, no Lazarus. I once drew a star with my pen in the sand, so we're in Neverland. Now I'm sitting here with heavy-headed hands, trying to sketch a better plan in the center of a pentagram. I used to only water from the sunny day to whittle. I'd sit and carve curves in a penny made of metal, peeling away another layer of the riddle, while the most beautiful melodies were dripping from an angel's fiddle. Grab a pen and try to hide a sacred image in the paper, make it syncopated, maybe something reminiscent of our inner nature of a chord forms born of the Middle Ages. Come to find I'm not a prestidigitator or an innovator. I'm a gimmick-laden imitator, shivering and raving in the foyer. A far cry from a generator, operator, and destroyer. Then I ran into to a man muttering under the moon in the dark. Something about a heart and a princess. He was gonna fix it with a shooting star, acting like he was gonna catch it with no fear, like it wouldn't burn up in the atmosphere, and like gravity was actually here to assist, not just keep us trapped on a sphere. I'm cold, like the ice caps on a sphere, and he told me that it was in a bit of a rush. Gotta get a speck of that stardust, tiny shred of light that he can reach but he can't touch. So I looked him in the eye and committed an unprecedented crime, the biggest lie of all time. I told him everything would be fine. I think that'll do it. This is Sophia Blackburn, by the way. You can go and find this song if you want. It's called First Light. Look for it. Everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't walk 10 paces without tripping over a little First Light by jackvaul featuring Sophia Blackburn lying there on the ground. Yeah, that's it. That's the Vaulcast for tonight. That's enough out of me. Yeah. I was going to do the intro, but I won't. You don't need to hear that. It's just me going better. Aha, thanks man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Go, it's on all the platforms. Gerard, go find it, man. I beg you, listen to it properly because I messed it up a bit just then. Which you wouldn't notice probably because you don't know the song, but everyone else noticed. Wesley! Thanks in the building. Thanks everyone for watching. God willing, I'll be back again next week. God willing. Inshallah. I shouldn't do that. It's blasphemous, isn't it? Have a good evening.